definitely showed improvement because in the beginning, we started out rough. You know, we went down to Virginia Tech and we had a rough run down there, but we had some injuries and we had Kristen Casey take on a whole new position. So I think overall we did progress. And it's funny because people are like, oh, 7-7, oh, 4th place, but it was 2 away from 2nd place. It was Dartmouth swinging in set 4, you know, to close the door, and then Princeton, same thing. So there was 3 or 4 teams that finished 9 and 5. 2 teams, I'm sorry, 9 and 5, and then someone 8 and 6. So it's real close right there, and we just I'm very proud of the way we progressed through the year and look forward to the future. With Taylor and Beth leaving, like I said before, Taylor was recognized as a first-team All-Conference player, and she progressed each year. And it was so nice to see her get to the very top like that. But that's because she worked hard for 4 years. She committed to the weight room and everything else that she needed to do along the way, and certainly learned so much about her own game that, you know, she killed the ball when she needed to kill the ball, but she also got crafty or, you know, diversified her shots and just really had composure throughout. So, and Beth is working hard in everything that she does. I mean, she's voted the most inspirational player by her peers and just gave it all the time. So we're going to miss those leaders, but I think the athletic level is just continuing, and those freshmen coming in are really going to push that next senior class to be better. You know, it's interesting, we can say that with our injuries and such, we had 10 women, and 10 women were in the rotation. For them to keep plugging away, our practices, we kind of had to adjust our practices to get scrimmage type things, and those freshmen did a fabulous job. So if we were to talk about Wally came in, I think we can say Wally's a crowd pleaser, if you will. You know, she's fun to watch, she's great celebration, great athleticism, and the goal is to have her all the way around. She has a great back row attack. She had a high hitting percentage for one of the, you know, a freshman outside hitter in the conference. I think she was the only one I saw in hitting percentage. So when she was getting the ball, she was putting it down. And she's going to have a great career. And then you've got Jennifer, who is an outside, played a little middle, very versatile. She played middle in high school, and then came and played on the right side and developed her game. You know, again, athletic, can jump, can swim, has so much room to grow, which is exciting. And she's so coachable and respectful of her peers and coaches, and she's a pleasure to have on the team. And I can see her career just going, same thing, she's a good hard worker. Caroline obviously Caroline Walters earned the 2nd team All-Ivy, and she absolutely deserved that. She worked hard every day in practice and worked on her shots and diversifying. You know, the goal was to get Caroline Walters the ball. I mean, she was putting it down. And I couldn't be more proud of her. Her blocking was fabulous, and her leadership on court is tremendous. She's working hard on every point. So it's going to be great to see them keep progressing through the next 2 years for her. And Holte, one of the best blockers, right? Rookie of the week twice for the number of blocks. We switched to swing blocking, and she had done that in club, and she just did a great job in terms of her reading the setter and getting out there to close the block. And offensively, she's very dynamic, explosive, and we can work on, you know, progressing with her offensive game, and she'll be fabulous. Hannah, it's interesting, that whole class you're talking about, I've known for so long. You know, when she came in, that was my expectation. Hannah's a great setter. Very defensive setter. She plays some really solid defense for us on the right side. When you run that 6-2, you always have that setter in the back. The goal of the opponent is to try to get the ball to them, take them out, and have someone else set. Hannah just dug a ton of balls, and yes, has a great touch on the ball, setting-wise. Erin was unstoppable, you know, on the right side of the court. If you think about everybody, the right side of the court in the Ivies, Erin's going to be a key contributor next year on that side. Teams already try to, you know, have their middles cheat to get out there and just stop Erin, stop me, that kind of thing. So I think we're going to continue to grow on that physical part. We've got some good jumpers, and we have some more good jumpers coming in. I'm very excited about that, for them to be the leaders. It's a great story for Natalie, coming in as a freshman. She was a setter for us, and then kind of set some her sophomore year. And then she was always a great defensive setter. So we had her in some defensive situations, and she just grew so much this year. She came in the beginning, working hard every day to be a DS, and earned the starting position. Absolutely earned it. And I think if you watch some of the matches, you can see when she gets out there, the energy that she brings. She's vocal, great energy, great passion for the game and her teammates. So I couldn't be more proud of her for being elected captain. I mean, she's absolutely demonstrated all the characteristics that a great captain has, and I think it's great that she will be leading the next year. And Kristen, I mean, that's just one in itself. Here she is changing a position completely for the sake of the team. So she's very smart volleyball, very high volleyball IQ, very great court awareness and presence on court, and her unselfish play is like switching positions, whatever's best for the team. So a lot of the girls look up to her too. When she's on the floor, she really has a good presence about her, so it's going to be good.